Welcome to Sabo Say a Lot. Today I'm hoping to inspire you to decorate small dull spaces inside or outside your home. But first, I need to get some supplies. So now I have to go and get some more mulch so that I can finish my design. So I'm headed toward the closest garden store to me, which is going to be Lowe's, so I can pick up some additional mulch to finish my design and set my scene. And I'm happy because it's only 7 minutes away. Just trying to come in here and get some mulch, weed killer, and a filter. Let's see if I can come out with only those three things. Grabbing the weed grass killer. This is not sponsored, but $6? Yep, they have my vote. So I am happy. I am staying on track. I'm here at the mulch, and right now it's $4.98. And this is 1.5 cubic feet, and this is 2.5 cubic feet. It may not be a name brand, but I change it every year anyway, so I'm going for the 2 cubic feet. Let's do it. Plus, it has a 12-month color guarantee. Sounds good. And everything's so organized. Love it. Now, I've gotten off track. I see the marble rocks, and I do have some. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. My impulse would be, go ahead and grab those marble rocks. But because I'm staying on track, and it's only because I'm videoing, I think, I'm going to make sure I use up the ones I have first and not get distracted. If I wasn't staying on track, I would definitely buy this 27-gallon heavy-duty tote for only $10.98. Imagine how much you could grow in that and it would be raised off the ground. Maybe I'll come back and get it. Let's see. So I'm at the register now, and for the most part, I think I did good. I stuck with the three things that I planned to come here and buy. I got the filter, I've got my mulch, and the weed spectrum grass killer. So I came in for three things, and I'm leaving with three things. High five to me. Well, I'm back at home. I've gotten everything unloaded from the trunk. And so I'm going to get started with my scene. I'm creating a scene on both sides of my garage. And I already have the marble rocks, so I'm going to extend them from this area. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this hole right here just yet. And then I'm going to mulch right here. I'm going to mulch all around this area, and I coupled out just a little square to put some rocks in. I dug it down about a fourth of an inch deep just so they won't be moving around, and I'm going to put mulch all in this area, and we're going to see what it looks like. So a lot of times people think that gardeners just garden. We also set scenes around our house to make us feel more tranquil. Did I say tranquil? I meant, yeah, is that it? Tranquil? Anyway, you'll learn about me and my own making up my words. So I put it in this bucket just so I could kind of control it. Look at it, it's looking bright and cheery already. Guess what? I'm well on my way. I got one side of the garage finished. You know, setting scenes to make us happy, bring up the value of our homes. You can do this in a room. It doesn't have to be outside. It could be on a patio. There's really no limits to setting a scene. So when you set a scene that satisfies you. So this is just a slight picture. Let me give you a better view of what I've created to make my home more serene. When I go cut the grass, it won't be so boring. I'll be able to enjoy this scene and then the next one that I'm creating on the other side of the garage we'll do right now after I give you a full view. Keep in mind, I do not have landscaping experience. This is just me doing something to make myself happy. Isn't she beautiful? I know I can't sing, but I like it. This is a stand that I painted with the amount of blue paint that I had left to make sure that it was all the same color. And I've already pulled all the weeds, and I've made kind of like a diagram going around it, because when I cut grass I don't want to run into rocks or the mulch, so I kind of like dug around it to make sure that that didn't happen. I have a space left where I think I'm going to be planting mint today, and a place for the stand. So let me go ahead and decorate it, and you'll get to see my finishing results. So I want you to keep in mind that I'm not a landscaper, and I'm just doing something to spruce up my own atmosphere. I have absolutely no experience. In fact, this is one of the first times that I did it. I did a small one before on the other side, but I never tried to do anything to this side of the garage. So this is something that's new that I think will give a lot of appeal to the front of the house. And if it doesn't give appeal for anybody else, it will give appeal for me. And that's what really counts. You gotta take every moment to make yourself feel, not make, but to be joyful. To experience small things that bring joy. Everybody thinks they have to spend a lot of money to do everything. And to do both sides of this garage, I know that it's less than $20. I already had the marble rocks, but if you needed to buy them, it would only be like $7. The mulch was on sale for $3.98. That's $4. The little flowers was a half a pack at $3.98, so we just say $3.98. And the little bitty solar lights were only $1.25 each. So it doesn't take much to spruce up your space. So I've already finished adding the mulch. I've added the rocks. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. I'm going to place the stand on top of it. And then that little square of dark soil, I'm going to plant something there. I was thinking of planting some mint, because not only do spiders not like mints, most insects don't like mint, as well as small animals. So that way I don't have to worry about anything trying to crawl in my garage. But I'm off to a good start. Let me go ahead and continue, and then I'll show you more as I go along. This is my little compost bin that I had sterilized previously. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use that to raise it up a little higher. I'm going to add a little bit more mulch, a little perlite, and then we'll see the next part of the result. This scene is coming together nicely. So let's go ahead and put the stand in place. Now that I have the stand in place, it's time to decorate the stand. I'm not going to do much for now. Like I said, for me, it's more of a journey than a marathon. So I'm just going to take my time all season long and add to my scenery. But I do want you to see how it looks with the leaves that I am going to place on the stand. And so I finally finished After adding the leaves to the stand, I added some flowers, a basil plant, a homemade plant that I made myself out of garland, and a lemon balm. And here is the whole scenery. I'm still waiting for the mint to come up in that little square to the side of the garage. Well, of the stand in the garage.